Today we're going to be finishing up. We're going to be finishing up this kit here. It is a Bandai Ho-Oh Pokemon model kit. So you can see we've basically done everything here. We have all of the model assembled for the most part, I think. The only thing that we really need to finish is sticker assembly. So we'll be finishing up putting some stickers on this, and yeah. From there, once we're done with that, we will probably move on to either a Scorbunny kit or a Bulbasaur kit, depending. I'm not really sure just yet. I haven't decided, but one of the two, maybe even both, depending on how far we get today. I don't think those kits are too long, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, this kit was actually really fun to put together. The wings had a lot of layers to them. And the cool thing about this kit was also the fact that if you push down the wings, the head also moves. So you get some spring action in here, which is really cool. But yeah, hey Sum, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. So I'm just quickly just double checking, making sure I don't need to put anything else together. I think I basically have everything. I think I just need stickers at this point. So I think for the most part we're going to be doing some sticker work here. How was your day? Mine was pretty good. It was a weird day though so far. A little bit strange. We had like a massive power outage across the city. I'm assuming it was similar to what happened last night. But yeah, we had a massive power outage, which was weird. And then it went for a couple hours. So my work lost power, my house lost power, not for too long, actually. But yeah, my house lost power only for like maybe a minute, and then we were back up. But um, my workplace lost power and it didn't come back. So we'll uh, we'll have to see how it goes tomorrow. I think it should be fine for tomorrow, but it was very strange. All right, so we've got this eyeball here. It's kind of weird. I'm surprised they didn't get us to put the stickers on like as we were assembling. Um, Usually these kits have you assemble the stickers right away, but this time they did not. So now I'm kind of stuck assembling it when it's already, or putting the stickers on when the pieces are already kind of all together, which is a little bit awkward. I'm not used to it. Not used to it. I'm wondering what the best method would be here. But yeah, welcome everybody. We are just assembling some stickers right now. This is going to be an interesting stream, I think. We're gonna have to fight with it a little bit. Well, that's okay. But I feel like this can be like the funnest part, but also the scariest part because I never want to mess these up. I never want to mess these up. Ooh, actually, I think I did that one not too bad at all. Oh, and his jaw fell off again. For some reason, the jaw on this model is really loose. I'll have to tighten it up a bit. But it's yeah, a little awkward. But I really liked this model. I thought it was really nicely done. Um, the layering on the wings was really cool to put together because it was all different like layers of plastic. So that was a lot of fun. Um, I thought this model was going to be really simple, but it ended up being more intricate than I thought. Legendary from the best game in the franchise. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that. I wasn't a big Ho-Oh fan. when, like, I first saw him, but, the past, like, couple years, he's really been growing on me a lot, actually, like, a lot, a lot. Oh, hey, thank you so much. Thanks. I'm glad you guys are here. I hope you enjoy the stream. These streams, I try to make them as chill and as, like, fun as possible, so I hope that, is conveyed in the stream as you watch it. There we go. Actually, I think this eye placement's actually not that bad. The nice thing about these model kits too is, like, even though there are stickers, you like, the glue isn't, like, super, super strong, so you can kinda manipulate it and, like, if you need to, like, lift it off the model, you can do so. Additionally, if you need to just, like, shift it slightly, you can kinda rub it with your finger, and that tends to work as well for slight adjustments, but actually, I think I got the placement okay first try. Lugia is good too, but yeah, I don't know. I was a big Lugia fan for the long time. Um, but now I'm kind of digging it. I don't know. Something about the green on white with the orange. I don't know. It kind of it does it for me. I don't know what it is. Also, the fact that whenever they depict Lugia, they always do the like the rainbow behind him, which I always thought was really cool. Um, Here, let's see. I showed this off. I showed this off last stream, but I got this cool print recently of Ho-Oh. I thought it was really cool. This nice little postcard. This is the artist here. But yeah, I don't know what to do with this yet, but I'm gonna put it up somewhere. It looks like a flag, the Italy's flag. I'm trying to remember what Italy's. Oh, thank you. I was gonna say I'm trying to remember what Italy's flag looks like. It does kind of. Yeah, I could see. I could see that. Let's see. So from here, it. Oh, the beak requires a sticker, which is funny because it keeps falling off. Suicune is your favorite? Oh, that's a cool Pokemon too. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if I have a favorite of the legendaries. Um, Another one that's growing on me though, actually, is I guess Jirachi. Jirachi has been growing on me recently. I don't know why, but for some reason the little guy is kind of cute. Yeah, yeah, the blue wolf. Jirachi's like a little like I don't know how to describe him. He kind of almost looks like a clown. Kind of almost looks like a clown. He's like this cute little guy though. He's tiny. But I think his whole gimmick, if I recall correctly, is that he granted wishes. Is that right? I feel like that's the correct thing. Hey Kai, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing well today. Okay, how am I supposed to do this? Oh, I see. I don't know if you can see, but it's got like a little perforated pieces along the sticker, and you're supposed to use that to spread the sticker around, I think. But don't really understand how that's going to work on such a tiny surface, but we're just gonna try. We're just gonna try it out. I think I have to just kind of use my thumbs and just go for it. It's gonna be kind of weird. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that didn't work. That didn't work. Let's see. So this is exactly what I meant by sometimes if you mess up the stickers, you can pick them back up again. And it's not the end of the world. It's just a little awkward. Just a little bit awkward. Yeah, there's a little bit more people in here today. I'm glad everybody's interested. These kits are so much fun. I've learned to love them quite a bit. They they're like fancier Lego. So if you're into Lego, these are really cool. And the nice thing about these Pokemon kits is that you don't need any you really don't need any tools. Like if you really don't have much at all with you, like maybe you need some pliers, maybe. But most of the pieces you can just like break off from the part sheet like just with your fingers. And then all of the pieces are all like pre-colored and molded, so you don't need paint or anything. You could if you wanted to, but it's not required. Okay, is this gonna work this time? Did I get it? I might have gotten it. I think this is like the hardest sticker I've ever encountered just because it's got so many tight angles and like it's kind of an awkward one to set up. We might have to just say good enough on this one because I think I'm probably not going to be able to do it any better than that. This was a rough one, but it actually doesn't look too bad. The placement's like not quite there, but like it's all good. You're not going to really see it too much anyways because it's going to be in his mouth. Not too bad. Arcanine is legendary. Is it actually? I did not know that. Mega Charizard X is cool too. Non-legendary status Pokemon Totodile is best. Yeah, man. Totodile is cool. Metagross, Greninja, and Rayquaza. Yeah, those are all really good picks. Dang, you guys have good taste. You guys have good taste. Ooh. Oh, that looks so wrong. I have to take his top beak off to add stickers to it, but it looks messed up. It looks kind of wiggy whacked. Okay. So it says, oh, I have to place stickers here because this is supposed to be his tongue. So, we need number 5. Number 5 over here. And number 5, we're going to place. I'm just going to move this a little closer. Okay. So I need to somehow get this centered. Centered and not bump the camera at the same time. We'll see if we can do that. Maybe. Okay. And is that centered? Let me see here. Yeah, that's good enough, I think. I think that's good enough. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and place this down. Just kind of curl it around. Let me see here. I'm just gonna pick them up real quick. Just make sure I'm doing this right, so I'm not messing it up. But yeah, I've really wanted to play Gold and Silver again because I haven't played one of them in a long time. But I'm thinking maybe playing like ROM hack or something just to mix it up, keep it fresh, keep it different. But I'm not really sure which one to play yet. I haven't looked anything up, but I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. Just because I know with the original Silver, Gold and Silver, there were some tiny issues with it. It wasn't completely perfect, but yeah, there were just like little tiny things that weren't 100% the best about the originals, but I feel like mods and ROM hacks kind of fixed everything. So I feel like that's why I'd want to take that route. There we go. All right, let's get him back on there if I can. Whoop, there we go. There we go. So we'll get the bottom beak back on, and then we'll get the top one. Come on. There we go. Okay. He's looking a little rough right now, but hey, LA, how's it going, man? Are you feeling any better? I was uh I was hoping that you were doing all right. I was a little concerned last night. Oh, no way. There's another sticker that we have to put on the bottom. And I just put him back on the mount. Ooh. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can fix this. Yeah, normally they have you do these stickers like before you actually assemble, but I assumed for the sake of fun they were like, "Oh, let's just do it all after." But it's a little bit awkward. It's a little bit awkward. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I've got a couple other models to build today. I've got a Scorbunny and a Bulbasaur. So we're probably going to get to those at some point. Um, oh, lack of food, eh? Oh, well, that's not good. I hope you take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, man. Don't go dying on us. Make sure you're getting enough food and water, sleep. There we go. Okay, cool. So we've got that sorted. I guess this top beak. Oh, I see. This top beak also gets some stickers on it. But the nice thing is we can remove the top beak, so it's not going to be so bad. We can remove the top beak. Let me just see. Can I? I don't know if I can make the lighting any better. I might be able to. I should actually have it like front lit, not backlit. That'd probably help. Okay. So for this beak, this one goes here. These are like the trickiest things to do. I would say it's the hardest part is just getting the stickers applied. But once you get them applied, everything just kind of falls into place. Okay. There we go. Ooh, I think that placement was actually pretty good. That was actually pretty decent placement. Just go ahead and round that off. Oh, you didn't eat for like 31 hours, man. That's crazy, man. I uh I definitely cannot do that. I definitely can't do that. I second I get hungry, I'm like, "All right, let's go. Time for food." I don't know if you guys have all played Gold and Silver, but I feel like the soundtrack in that game was really good too. There's some really good music. Really good music. School stress. Yeah, that'll do it too. That'll do it too. Completely understand. Okay, can we please get this sticker in here and not mess up? Okay, this one's a little bit weird. This one's a little weird, but we'll see how it goes. I think we got it. I think we got it. There we go. It should be fine. This was definitely the most awkward part of the entire build, was just getting that beak together. Getting the beak together and just getting the stickers on. Oh man, no way. So the next sticker placement is all of these talons. We've got quite a few here. Quite a few talons to do. Alrighty. So how do these go on? Okay. So it says we have these little tiny white stickers, like right here. I don't know if you can see that. So we have these tiny little white stickers, and each one of these goes around all of the little claws. So we just get them kind of connected, and then we wrap them around each one. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So it says to start behind the claw. Let's see here. Okay, actually, it's telling me the opposite. So what I actually might do is I actually might just pop his legs off real quick. Just might pop his legs off real quick just so that we have easier access to everything. And then we're gonna do this. So we go like this. And once we have the claw here, we wrap this up around the tip of the claw, and then we wrap these pieces around. But because the glue is not super strong, we're getting a little bit of resistance on trying to wrap this around. Come on. Come on. Any day now. Okay, I think I got that. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. We'll try better with the other ones. All right. There we go. Should be okay. I'll see if I can do the other claws better, but I think it's going to be a little bit tough. That's the kind of, I guess, the pros and cons of these stickers not being like super sticky is the fact that, yeah, they, when you need them to stick, you're gonna have some issues. It's like that one South Park episode. Um, to quote it, I don't remember what the quote is, but it's like when you're learning to ski, it's like, if you French fry when you mean to pizza, you're gonna have a bad time. And I feel like that applies here. When it's sticky and you don't want it to be, that's bad. And then when it's not sticky enough and you need it to be, it's also bad. But it's just kind of like you just gotta work through it. Just gotta work through it. Okay, actually, I think this one was way better. Oh yeah, that one was way cleaner. It's not bad at all. Well, LA, I'm sorry to hear that you're having a rough time, man. Sorry to hear you're having a rough time. I hope that the stream will maybe help you relax a little bit. I know exactly how that feels. I've been there. I've done that. Being stressed about school or work, it's always tough. It's always tough. But I think everybody can relate somewhat. It's a very like human experience. But just know that it does get better. It does get better over time. You just got to give it some time and things will work out. Things will always work out. It's just it can feel overwhelming, but eventually one day you'll look back and go, "Oh, it sucked." Or maybe it sucked at first, but then it gets better. And then you can go, "Well, at least I'm not doing that anymore." You can say, "At least I'm done with that." But generally from my experience, it always was tough at first and then it gets better. There's always like and then it might get tough again, come exams or whatever, but it'll get better again. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're doing all right. Oh no. Well, that's not fun. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear he had to move. There we go. So, oh, I think I placed this sticker a little bit too high. I'm gonna see if I can do the nudging method. Oh yeah, nudging seems to work. Okay, cool. So from here, I just need to do the same thing. We're just gonna tuck it in like a little burrito. I'm gonna tuck it in just like that. And then I'm gonna give it a little curl. We're gonna wrap it up like a nice blanket. There we go. We got on one side. And nice. And we've got another. There we go. So we have one claw done. Here, I'll see if. So you can see it's a little bit rough around the edges. It's not perfect, but it's not that bad. All right, so we're gonna plop this leg back on. We're gonna take the other leg off. And then we're gonna get into probably building the next model. I think we have to, I think, apply some stickers to the tips of the wings, and then I think we should be done uh, after that. I don't think there's much more for this guy. Oh, nice. Are you gonna? There's a vending machine that they left there that's broken at your new school, And if you fix it, it could go for 3,500. Oh man, that would be sweet. That would be pretty sweet. Are you pretty handy then? Some? When I was in school, I had a couple friends that were, like, really handy, and they were good at, like, fixing cars and stuff. So one of my buddies, he would buy up old, I think it was old Volvos, and he would fix them. Or was it Volvos or was it Volkswagens? It might have been Volkswagens. But, yeah, he'd fix them up, and then he would sell them. So he'd buy, like, cars from, like, people that wanted to get rid of them, or that, they were, like, in rough shape and were gonna end up in the junkyard. And so he'd buy them, and then he would just fix them up, and then he would sell them. So, I thought it was pretty cool because, like, a lot of the cars that he got, yeah, were gonna end up going into just, like, for scrap metal, and he's like, "No, no, don't scrap them. Like, I'll buy it off you, and then I'll fix it up and sell it later." So, I thought that was pretty neat. I feel like it's a good way of, keeping perfectly good vehicles on the road. Now that being said, he did come across a couple that could not go back on the road, so he ended up getting burnt on those. But, I suppose that's what happens, I suppose. No, you don't know how to fix them, but I've got YouTube and I know the right people. Oh, well, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, as long as you know how to, like, look stuff up, you're golden. You're golden. That's how I learned how to solder was, I don't know if I can't remember if I've shown it on stream, but I made myself a custom, like, modded Game Boy Advance at one point, and, that's how I learned how to solder. I just looked up tutorials on YouTube, talked to people on, like, apps like Discord and, like, internet forums, learned learned how to do it myself, and then, yeah, in the end, I had a cool little project and a fun Game Boy to play with. Technically, it was a Game Boy Advance, but, same thing. Not really, but yeah, it was a really fun project. There we go. So we got the sticker on. But, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I would encourage, like, anybody who hasn't, like, who's curious about different, like, hobbies or, like, different hobbies or different, like, skills or anything. If you're interested about learning something, I would encourage anybody to try if you have the means to. Because for a long time, I had, like I had the means to try things. Like, I had some money working, like, a minimum wage job or whatever, but I was always afraid of trying things because I was like, "Oh, well, what if I don't like it?" And then, like, I've spent all this money trying to get into a hobby or something, and I'm like, "Ugh," then it feels like a waste. But what I realized was you don't know it until you try, and so you really just gotta wing it. And yeah, maybe sometimes you buy some stuff and you're like, "Ah, well, I didn't really like that hobby, or I didn't enjoy, whatever it was as much as I thought I would." But, eventually you will find stuff that you do like, and then it makes it worth it. Because then at that point, you now have a hobby or an activity that you really enjoy doing and find a lot of fun to do. And so that was one thing that I wish I would have done, like, sooner, is like tried new things, tried new sports, tried new hobbies. One thing I really want to do is I still want to learn how to play piano. I've got long fingers. I don't know if you can see. I've got long fingers, and my parents always wanted me to learn how to play piano growing up, and I just didn't at the time. I genuinely just didn't have an interest in learning how to play piano. But man, I wish I did because now I really want to learn how to play piano. But I realize that it is a little bit more of an investment than I'd like to spend on learning how to play, either through lessons or through like needing equipment or whatever. And so I'm like, well, not just that, but also time commitment of practicing and stuff like that. So I wish when I had the time and the support, I wish I would have done that because that's one thing that I'd still like to do. Eventually, I will. I think eventually I will. Just because it's something that I've been interested in for quite some time, but I just have never gotten around to. But yeah, I'd like to learn how to play piano. I feel like that would be fun. Okay, there we go. I think I got these stickers on decently enough. So we got some claws. We got some claws. Don't force yourself to get hobbies though. I tried at a time and it burnt yourself out. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Got you. Your brother got good through YouTube videos? Oh, he's 11. Wow. Good for him. That's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of good just YouTube resources in general for learning like instruments and all sorts of hobby stuff, which is super exciting. I feel like I could probably spend like years just learning new hobbies and skills on YouTube. It's a lot of fun. How do I get this? There we go. Hooray. So now we have claws. We got some claws. Can I focus? There we go. No, come on, focus. Really? Come on, stop focusing on my hand. There we go. There we go. The claws are kind of I don't know how I feel about the stickers on the claws, but it's all right. It's all good. It's all good for now. I really need to I think get like another light to like actually point at the figure here. I wonder if I can move this over so he's not so backlit because I feel like that's a little funky having him lit from behind rather than from the front. There we go. That's a little better. Actually, I think that's a lot better. It's not nearly as bad. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Okay. So there's two stickers now. There's one for his chest and then one for around his neck. He's got like a green stripe that comes around here. So just get those set up, and then the last little bit is going to be the tail for this guy, and then I think we're all good. I think we're all good at that point. Got to put a rainbow light behind him. Yeah, get the RGB. Not just that, but yeah, it would look good. It would look just like the anime. Oh, come on. Come on, sticker, don't get stuck. There we go. There we go. Excellent. Right on. By the way, If I sell this vending machine or use it. You'll be halfway to a modern car. Oh, nice. Well, that's cool. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be so nice. Actually, you talking about this vending machine, um, it just reminded me, for a time, my dad had a vending machine that he got from his job like a long time ago. Um, and it was really nice. It was fun. It was fun. His work was going to toss out this vending machine. They were just going to throw it away. And he was like, "No, don't throw it away." So they let him just take it. I don't know if he had to pay for it or not. Um, and So I remember growing up, we had this vending machine, which was a lot of fun. We just had like a bunch of loonies next to it, and you just load it up, and you'd have nice cold pop whenever you wanted, or water, or whatever the heck you wanted to throw in there. Should I try and get multiple and make it a business, just passive income for free? I've seen videos about that on YouTube, and I've always wondered if it works. I think the trick is finding a business that'll let you put the vending machine in it, and it could maybe. There's always a possibility, right? I would probably start small and work your way up, because I feel like the scary thing would be getting multiple and then and then they don't work out or something. But but yeah, it depends. I just noticed that there's excess plastic here that I need to get rid of. It's like a tiny little bit of plastic on part of the tail here, right there on the tip, that I just need to shave off. I wonder if I can just do this instead. There we go. That looks better. Just passive income for free. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty well close to passive income. I mean, you do have to like load it up and make sure that it's not like jammed from time to time or something, but otherwise, yeah, it does seem like it's, from what I've seen at least, it seems like it would be the closest thing to passive income that you could get. All right, so it says the next portion is putting stickers on the tips of the tail here. So I don't think it matters. No, these are all the same. These are all the same stickers, so there's no difference. So I just gotta line them up. True, if nothing else, I'll sell it for a stupid amount of money. Yeah, totally. Totally. Why not? All right, I'm just gonna move Ho-Oh to the back there for a second. And we're just gonna get these stickers lined up. Whoop, that's not right. Actually, I wonder if it's easier if I start from the back and work my way to the front. Let's see. I feel like these are the stickers that you're probably going to notice the most if they're messed up. So I'm trying to not mess them up. I feel like that'd be nice. You're talking 5K. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Well, regardless of what you do, I think that sounds like a pretty good plan to me. Especially if you can fix it up and it's not too difficult. That sounds like a good plan. There we go. Man, this is gonna look cool when it's done. Oh, okay. It's gonna look cool when it's done. It's just the initial actual setting up. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. Oh, I was gonna say we should talk about what games we would want to play coming up for the next coming weeks on stream. I forgot that other games that we could also play. Basically, like any RPG is on the table. So if you guys wanted to see like some RPG action, we could play like things like Kingdom Hearts or not Kingdom Hearts, Fire Emblem is what I was trying to say, or Final Fantasy games, anything like that. Any of the games that I listed before. Is Detroit Become Human? Is that like a turn-based game, or is that more like a like I don't know what kind of I don't know what the gameplay is like in that. I think it's more story-based, right? Right, story-based game. That could maybe work. The only thing I'm worried about is like I know with like the last story-based game that we played, there was a lot of like dialogue and a lot of like cutscenes, and then I feel like it's awkward. Like I don't want to like necessarily talk over the cutscenes. But then I also want to talk with chat and I want to talk with all you guys and like discuss things. That's the only thing I'm concerned about with a really story heavy game. But yeah, I do have the I think it's called like the Quantum. I don't know. It was like the I think it's the name of the developers. I don't remember the name of the developers that made those games, but um yeah, it was like three games in one though. It was like I think Detroit Become Human. I think it was Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain. I think, and they were all in like one package, which I thought was like an insane deal because it was like I paid like $30 for it. So I'd like to play those at some point, but like yeah, I that's the only thing that I feel like would maybe not be great. It's just that if we wanted to like really get involved with chat and stuff, I feel like it might be harder to do. Yeah, it was a really good deal. It was a really, really good deal. I saw it like at a Walmart. It's funny because when I bought that package, I didn't even have a PlayStation yet. I was like, I knew eventually I wanted to get a PlayStation, and I was at a Walmart and I saw this package game on sale for like $30, and I was like, "Hey, I know those games. I've wanted to play those games, but I don't have the means to play them yet." And I was like, "I have a feeling this is going to be like a one and done type of deal." And it turned out I was right. And so I got, yeah, all three games for $30. And I was like, that is crazy. I think if I was to convert it to American dollars, I think it would probably have been like 25, something like that. Um, so I was like, dang, yeah, that's a really good deal. Um, but yeah, so for other games, I was thinking, yeah, different like turn-based games would probably be good, just because then uh there's like a natural pause in the action. Uh Alternatively, if we didn't care and we were just like, hey, let's just send it. I was also thinking we could play like something like GTA or something that's like kind of good just to like pick up and play. Minecraft as well. Um I feel like Minecraft would be good, but the only problem is like, yeah, I would only be able to play Bedrock, which I don't know if people would find interesting or not. You'll be right back. All right, no worries. No worries. But yeah, I was thinking there's a number of different options that we have. Just kind of depends on what everybody's feeling at the time. There you go. But yeah, I know, like I've mentioned this before, when it comes into later this month, I want to play the new Legend of Zelda. I feel like that's going to be a lot of fun. It looks really crazy because it looks like they took Tears of the Kingdom and they combined it with Link's Awakening, which seems like the weirdest combination that I did not see coming. But I'm here for it. I'm excited to see what they can do with the new mechanics. It's really cool because it's like they took like that top down kind of view, that top down third person classic Zelda view, and then they're slapping Tears of the Kingdom mechanics on top of it, which seems really cool. Um, oh, no worries. I was just talking about the new Zelda game that's coming out, and how they took the like classic Zelda formula and they are combining it with like the new like abilities that they added in the latest game, Tears of the Kingdom. So it's kind of cool because it's almost like you have unlimited freedom. And I don't know if you've played like any classic Zelda games, but in the classic Zeldas, it generally the way the mechanics worked is you would generally have you would generally have a set number of like pieces of equipment. So different tools at your disposal to kind of like traverse the worlds, um, or the world that you were in. And then as you unlocked more pieces of equipment, it would like kind of unlock like a different environmental gate that would allow you to progress further in the game. And then so on and so forth. As you kind of advanced, you would be able to do more things and all that kind of stuff. And so then they would use those different tools and stuff for puzzles and different like environmental puzzles and dungeons and stuff like that. But then with this game, it seems like it's more like they're kind of flipping that on its head, and it kind of seems like you can get away with doing almost whatever you want. So that's kind of neat. Bow and arrow, sword and shield, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's right. And then you get like different colored armors and stuff. You get like the ability to swim. But what's cool about this game is like it's almost like you get like an ultra hand type scenario. And so you can like store like items and use them as like stepping stones. So for example, in some of the trailers and stuff, it shows like Zelda using like a bed as a platform or like pots. Or you can even like capture enemies and like store them in your pocket kind of thing. And then when you're fighting other enemies, you can use the enemies you caught uh, to help you fight. So that's really cool. Like they showed Zelda fighting a boss, and then it was like, oh, you can just like toss snakes at it, and the snakes will fight for you, which seemed really cool. Like Elden Ring, yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's like you have a lot of freedom to do whatever you want in the world. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. I'm hoping it'll be good. I'm assuming it should be. I mean, I think it's been I don't think they've really messed up a Zelda game before, except for maybe like Zelda 2. So Zelda games are fairly reliable. Hey, Allison, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing well. So you kidnap people and they're forced to help you beat someone up? Yeah. Yeah, kinda. Except instead of, like, beating people up, you're, like, fighting big monsters and stuff, so it's, like, different creatures and stuff like that. But, yeah, Zelda games are a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. Um, I was thinking of maybe playing one of those on stream as well, because I feel like, Zelda titles are a good combination of, like they have, like, lots of puzzle mechanics. They have a lot of puzzle mechanics, and then they also have, like, some action thrown in there as well. So it's, like, a nice mixture. So it's not like sometimes there's some dialogue, but, like, you get, like, a good pacing with everything. So I feel like that could also be a good thing to stream. Oh my gosh, we're almost on the outside of the tail, and then we just gotta do the inside. So we're, like, halfway done. Ta-da! Here's the outside. Do you think they're gonna make Crab Souls DLC? I don't know if they would. I feel like they might be done. I feel like they might be done with it. Honestly, I don't even know if I'd play it, to be honest. I feel like, another Crab's Treasure, it was good, but the only gripe that I had was that it was just kinda buggy. It was just a little bit too buggy for my tastes, and I felt like because it was kinda like a Souls-like type experience, it was a little bit frustrating near the end there, not gonna lie. That last boss, I was a little upset. I was a little upset. I was like, "Dang it, this feels unfair." It was cute, like, to play, that's true, it did yeah, it did have a lot of positive attention. Definitely. It did have a lot of positive attention. I feel like generally people liked it. Like and I'd say for the most part, I liked it. I liked how it was different. I liked how it was, like, a unique take on the Souls genre. I feel like that's never a bad thing. It's never a bad thing to innovate and try something new. I just wish it was like they were able to polish it up a little bit more. Yeah, you got hit so hard you went through the map. Yeah. Yeah, that was rough. It had more sales than Concord. Yeah, I it's so funny because I only started hearing about that game when you guys mentioned it. I didn't even know it was a thing, to be honest. I feel bad for the developers, though. I feel like you spend so much time, like, trying to make an epic game that people are gonna love, and then, like, it flops so hard. Like, oh, man. I hope, though, because they have, like, Sony's backing, I'm hoping that Sony will help them, like, figure out a path forward. 'Cause, I definitely think, like 'cause I think it was that developer's first title, and I feel like to have, like, that much resources and, put that much time and energy into something, for it to only flop and then not be able to, like, do anything with, like, this creation you made, I feel like that would suck. They've already put in a lot of time, but it's just like, just give it a little more TLC, and I bet they'd be able to do something with it. Maybe it's not, like, the exact vision that they had for it, but even if it's just, like, reusing assets or something for a different game. Yeah, PlayStation advertised the heck out of it on their PlayStation Store, and within 2 weeks, they took it down. Oh, see, yeah, I didn't even hear about it. It was in development for 8 years. It was like a hero shooter, right? Like a multiplayer, game? Because like even with like a hero shooter, I feel like you could at least, at the very least, like reuse the assets, use like the characters, put them into a new game or something. Ooh, they slapped $40 on it. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. That's a tough sell. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Mushroom Master? Hope you're doing well today. Currently just throwing on some stickers onto Ho-Oh's tail, and we're almost done. We're almost done. And then we'll be continuing on with another model real soon. We'll be continuing with. I'll let you guys decide. Do you want to build a Scorbunny next, or do you want to build a Bulbasaur next? Because those are our current options. Are Scorbunny and Bulbasaur. Overwatch, Apex, and Valorant are free. Yeah, and like the thing is, not only are they free, but like they all come from like developers that are like well known, and like they've kind of like proven themselves on like past games. Not only that, but there's that new, oh, I don't remember the name of it, but it's the one that Valve just came out with. It's like in early access, but like it has like a ton of people playing it. And that's a hero shooter too as well, I think. Hey Autumn. We are currently just assembling a Pokemon Ho-Oh model, and I'm just applying some stickers to it right now. So you can see in the back there, if I can get it to focus. No, it doesn't want to focus. If I do this, there we go. So we're just assembling this guy right here. So we've put them all together, and then we just are applying some stickers, and we're almost done. And then once we're done him, we're going to be moving on either to a Scorbunny model or a Bulbasaur model, depending on what people would like to build next. But I don't know if anybody's voted yet, so if anybody has an opinion on which one we should do next, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just pick one at random. Hey, no worries, Sam. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Hope you have a good rest of your day and a good day tomorrow. All right, we got 2 votes for Bulbasaur. That sounds good to me. That sounds good to me. We can continue with Bulbasaur then. Oh, no worries, man. No worries at all. I totally understand. Sleep, sleep and school come first. So, no worries. There will always be more streams to catch later. But thanks for hanging out. Good chatting with you. Good chatting with you. And yeah, no worries. I will not forget. I went out for a super long walk today, which was nice. It was like really good weather. Yeah, see you later, man. Take care. I'm not going to school today, so I can stay. Oh, right on. Right on. It's always fun when you get to miss a little bit of school. It was so funny because like I remember when I was in school, um There were so many times where I was, like, not really feeling the best, but I wasn't necessarily, like, sick, so it's like I had no reason to not go to school kinda thing, you know? Um, and I remember thinking like, "Man, I wish I could just stay home," you know? And then the funny thing is, later on, when I got into, like, high school and then college, I was like, "Man," I'd have, like, those same days, I'd be like, "I don't really feel the best, I don't really wanna go," and there's nothing stopping me from not going, except for myself, and then I'd be like, "No, but I gotta stay. I gotta stay. I gotta do well." And so then when I was in college and stuff, I forced myself to go, even though I could have chosen to not. It's funny how that works. When you're a kid, you don't have the choice, but you totally would stay home if you could. And then when you're an adult, you're like, "No, I gotta do it." Hey, LA. Hope you had a good nap. Hope you had a good one. There we go. We're so close to being done. Oh man, we're so close. Just a little while longer. Oh, this is the last one. The last piece. Oh, thank you. I was getting tired of putting all these stickers on. I sure hope it looks good after all that. Okay, there we go. Just got to assemble. There we go. And ta-da! We're done. We're done with this guy. Let's see if I can spin him around. Oh, you don't go to school that much. Oh, I see. Ooh, I wish I had like one of the like turning plates. I feel like it's awkward trying to like turn them. The cool thing though with this is it has a spring inside. So if you push his wings down, his head kind of moves. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I tried my best with the stickers. I find stickers are always really hard. Stickers are always hard to do. They're always tricky. All right, so now that we've got this guy done, we've got a Bulbasaur next that everybody was voting on. So we've got this Bulbasaur kit to do next. Whoop, let's see if I can get the light out of it here. So we've got this Bulbasaur. He's kind of in a neutral pose, but he's pretty cute still. Oh, what's my favorite Pokemon? Ooh, that's it's so tricky. I've been like really liking Ivysaur recently. For some reason, Ivysaur has just been kind of a kind of one that I really enjoy. I also really like Pangoro. Pangoro is pretty fun. He's a big angry panda. Umbreon, Jolteon. What else? I end up forgetting all of the different Pokemon that I like, but I end up liking so many. Is Mudkip your favorite? Mudkip's really cute. Mudkip's always fun. I always liked the Mudkip meme. I feel like that never got old. It was always fun. Mudkip was always a fun one. All right. I also really like Ninetales. I feel like Ninetales is a lot of fun too. Ninetales was always cute. Sorry, I just gotta open up this bag here. I'll try not to make it too loud. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, while people are here, we have an Eevee as well that we built. It's pretty cute. Got little bean toes. What else do we have here? We have a Pikachu as well, which is pretty neat. And then I don't know if you can see in the back, we also have a Rayquaza, and we've also got a Mimikyu back there. Forrest, are you born and raised in Canada? Yes. Yeah, I've been here my whole life. Been here my whole life. All right, so we're going to continue on with building this Bulbasaur. So I'm going to have to cut some pieces out here. Dam? Is that a good dam or a bad dam? There we go. There we go. We got his head. And then we're going to need the back of his head. There we go. Got the back of his head there. And then we're getting his eyeballs. Just going to snip these off camera for a sec, just because they are a little tricky. These ones are a little awkward. And then I'm just going to trim this up, just so that we don't have any extra bits. Both, honestly? Why is it both? There we go. There we go. You prefer to live in Canada than the United States any day of the week? Yeah, I can kind of understand. I've heard that from some of my friends in the States. There's there's definitely pros and cons. I feel like that's the one tricky thing though, is like there's pros and cons like anywhere you live, you know? Because I know there's definitely things that I don't like about where I live. But there's also things that I really appreciate too, right? And it's kind of weird because like we don't really get to choose where we are born. So that's kind of a weird thing that I've always thought is strange. It's always a weird concept for me. Canada's history as a country is so boring. Yeah, it's not great, that's for sure. I mean, it's pretty whatever. Good, whether that's good or bad, I guess, is how you view it. Gonna go eat breakfast, might come back later. Oh yeah, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good breakfast. You guys use honey as a dipping sauce? I don't know in what context we would use honey as a dipping sauce. I'm trying to think when we would use honey as a dipping sauce. I don't think it's a regular dipping sauce, if that's the case. We do love poutine, that's true. That's true. A lot of people love poutine here. You know, actually, one thing that's funny is as much as people do enjoy poutine here, you don't see it around like super often. Chicken nuggets? Do we actually have honey? I'm curious. I don't think I've seen it, but you're making me want to go and check because the last I checked, I didn't think we did. Maybe like I remember I know we have what is it? Honey mustard. I know that. Um and I think honey mustard can be popular for some people. Um and I recall hearing once upon a time we did have honey. Uh we did have honey at some point as like a dipping sauce, and I think it was just straight honey. I think that was like a long time ago though at McDonald's. You guys love Drake. um I don't know. I can't confirm or deny that. I have no idea. I'm personally not a fan. Personally not a fan, but I can't speak for everybody else. Um but maple syrup is just good. Maple syrup is just good. Hey, come on guys. Chill out. It's all good. It's all good. No worries. Lay, I don't think you meant anything by it. It's all good. No worries, man. No worries. Anyways, we'll change the subject here. I really like these models a lot because, like, as you can see, we've got little pieces here, and they give us texture and coloring. Texture and coloring, which is really cool because then you don't have to do any painting yourself. But yeah, it's all good. I think that's all I need to do. And we're throwing some stickers together. Hey, I mean, preferably I'd like if everybody could just get along and not bicker. But if we could yeah, just keep it positive. Keep it positive. No need to argue. If somebody you know, is upset about something that other people say, that's totally fine. It's human. But we can all act like adults and just have a good time. right, so we're just gonna put this eyeball here. Just gonna put this eyeball here. There we go. There, that looks all right. Alrighty. And we're just gonna get this corner here. There we go. It's looking a little less creepy now that he's got his eyes. Sweet. Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm glad everybody is enjoying it. All right. So just got to cut out some more pieces now. There we go. Got a body piece. A12. Let's see, A211. So we got to cut this middle section out. There we go. And then we also need 10. So we need this piece right here. And then we need the bottom of the body there. So I'll just need to probably trim up some of this because I'm kind of just popping this out really quickly, kind of shoddy like. But that's okay. It doesn't need to be perfect. We're just going for whatever works. Whatever works at the moment. All right. So just going to trim this up a little bit. Now, the cool thing about this plastic is that is the plastic durable at all? Yeah, actually, it's pretty good. Like so, actually, it's what I was actually going to mention next is the plastic itself is like you'll notice here, like as I'm cutting it out of the sprue, it does leave a little bit of marking on the plastic. So with the plastic, you can sand it, you can cut it up if you really want to. Um, the nice thing is, as you like trim the any excess off, you can sometimes just use your like fingernail and like just rub on it, and sometimes it'll get rid of any markings that may be there. This one, it's not 100% perfect. You can still kind of see that there's a little bit of a mark there, but it's not too bad. Some had to go to bed because he has school tomorrow, so he had to take off. But welcome back, Kai. We did finish the ho-oh from earlier. Whoops. Let's see. I don't know if my camera will focus. No, come on, come on. Maybe if I keep tapping. So we finished the Ho-Oh from earlier, and we're just working on a Bulbasaur now. So we're just working on a Bulbasaur. Just currently just getting his body fixed up here. So we're just trimming off any excess that might have been left over. There we go. If I really wanted to do like a really nice job, I could also sand stuff down. But I don't really want to. I don't really want to sand stuff at the moment. Also, this piece, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little bit less shiny. Like compared to this guy, you can really see the reflections on this guy, whereas this piece is pretty like matte. Like it's not nearly as reflective or shiny. So I don't really know if I want to sand this just because I don't know what kind of finish it's going to end up with. So I might just leave it and just kind of say, oh well. How long till I end stream? We're gonna go for another hour. I'm gonna go for another hour here. So another hour. Um, hey, no worries, guys. No worries. It's all good. It's all good. No worries about it. I wouldn't take anything too personally. It's all good. Every location, everything has its pros and cons. It's all good. No worries. Oh, you gotta go soon? No worries, Kai. No worries. If yeah, I'll be doing this for another hour, but you know, like I always say to everybody else, if you miss part of the stream or anything, the nice thing is all of the full streams get saved. So you can always go back and watch any parts that you missed. If there's anything that you're curious about, any parts that you think were going to be cool that you couldn't catch, you can always go watch the VODs later on the channel under the live stream section. All right. All right, guys. So if you guys wouldn't mind just dropping the subject, that'd be great. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to start muting people. It's really not that big of a deal. It's all good. It's all good. All right, so I got this piece done. So I'm just gonna finish scraping up some of this, make sure that it doesn't look like it has any excess left over that's like super glaring, and then we're just gonna assemble. Keep losing my sticker sheet, though. Keeps flying away on me. Toss it over there. All right, so now that we have this, we just got to assemble parts of this. So this piece goes in here. Now, how does this actually go in? Let's see. Oh, I'm like looking at the wrong piece. That would be why. Okay, there we go. So this pops in like this. Hey, no worries, guys. It's all good. I think it was just a misunderstanding. It's hard to interpret jokes or sarcasm or stuff like that over the internet, so I can understand both sides here. I just want everybody to have a good time, be chill. That's what these streams are for. Just supposed to be a chill place where everybody can just hang out and have a good time. Oh, cool, Kai. You went to a hockey game today? Nice. Nice. Hockey and basketball. That's sweet. I have not played any sports in quite a while. It's been it's been a while since I've played any sports. Tomorrow I'll be gaming tomorrow. We're trying to decide on what game to play. Not really sure what game we're gonna play tomorrow. I was thinking possibly maybe some Pokemon, maybe a puzzle game or something, some kind of RPG, something turn-based maybe. Possibly Minecraft, but yeah, we're not really sure what we're playing yet. But if anybody has any suggestions or anything, please feel free to let me know. If anything kind of sounds like fun, I was thinking maybe also Portal 1, Portal 2 maybe. Just kind of depends on what people are feeling. What do I want to play? That's the tricky part. I don't really know. I'm kind of torn as well. If nobody has any preferences, I might just pick something and we'll just kind of go with the flow. But yeah, I'm not really too sure just yet. Astrobot's coming out on the 9th. I don't think I've heard of that. I can pick. All right. Well, I'll have to give it some thought. I'll have to give it some thought. Sorry, I think I missed a message here. Sorry, Mushroom, I missed one of your messages. You said that's impossible. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you were referring to. Sorry, I kind of missed that. There we go. This build is a little bit weird. Oh, the PS5 exclusive. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Or just play Pokemon. Yeah, we definitely could. We definitely could. It's definitely an option. Oh, it's all good. We can move on. All right. If it's not important, it's all good then. Just didn't want to miss anybody's messages. All right. So we have 13 and 15 is what we need here. Yeah, we got more people in the stream tonight. Hope everybody's doing well today. Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for joining. There we go. But yeah, usually for those of you who might be new, usually we do gaming on the channel, but at least once a week we've been doing some model building as well. So depending on what you like, there's usually a little bit of something for everybody. But it just kind of depends. There we go. We got 1 foot in. And another. Another right here. There you go. Our little toe beans. Got some toe beans going on in here. And we're going to get the next side going. Just got to trim off this excess. Now, this is the one thing that I wish I was better at, and I probably should watch some YouTube videos of like how to do this better, is like the trimming, the cutting, and the sanding when doing these models. I feel like that's like it's simple to do. Like I feel like anybody can cut, trim, and sand something, but to do it nicely and like actually do it well, I feel like there's a lot of technique involved, a lot more than you'd think, and I've definitely not mastered it yet. I'm far from it. I feel like a lot of the pieces I cut out and I'm sanding are definitely rough around the edges, so it's something I definitely want to improve on over time. Um, but I haven't really done that many models overall, so still learning. Still learning. It's just part of the process. But as long as you can be fine with it not always turning out perfect, then it's good enough. It's good enough. I feel like that's like with anything that you're doing. Just got to be all right with it not being perfect. And eventually you'll get to the point where you improve and then it will be perfect. Well, or near it at least. So, that's what we're aiming for, is one day perfect. Maybe not today, but one day. There we go. There we go. So we got 4 toe beans, or four toes set up. And now it looks like they want us to add more stickers here. So I'm going to go ahead and pop him on his back for a little bit. And I see. So we got to put some color on his feet. Which I guess makes sense, because if they wanted you to put stickers on his individual toes, I feel like that'd be a pain. That would be a pain for sure. It's a lot easier to put a big sticker down than it is to get these toes. Like if you look in the background, the Ho-Oh here, all of these talons are individual stickers, and those were a little bit tricky to get on to get just right. So I'm kind of glad all I have to do is just line up these big stickers here. Just go around circle. Try and nudge that over a little bit. I feel like it wasn't quite center aligned, but it's all good. All good. That's good enough. Oh, are we 120 soon? We're close to hitting 120. That's cool. Well, that's nice. I'm glad people are enjoying the streams. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. There we go. Got another bottom sorted out. So we've got 4 more stickers. I don't know where, or actually 5 more stickers. I don't know where these other ones go just yet. I think probably on pieces that I haven't assembled yet, but hey, thank you so much. I'm glad you are I'm glad you're having fun. Yeah, ideally that's what I want these streams to be, is I just want them to be a chill place to hang out. Everybody's welcome. Ideally, for me, this is like kind of my chill time. So everybody's welcome. We're just here to have a good time. We do some gaming, we do some model building. And yeah, try and have it be as fun as possible. I feel like sometimes I'm not the most interesting streamer out there, but still got more to learn. We'll get there eventually. I gotta have a list of like stand-up jokes next to me. Tell jokes. Gotta tell some jokes while I stream. Oh man, actually that would be like ideal, is if I went and grabbed like Pokemon themed jokes. That would have been perfect. There we go. So we got another sticker there. So we got his feet done. That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. Got a little Bulbasaur. Got his little toes. Got his little feet. Now we just need to build his back. Just need to build up his back. Oh, take a quick stretch because I'm hunched over. All right. Let's see here. Oh, actually, we still have actually more stickers to do. I guess the couple remaining stickers are actually for his butt. So the last couple stickers are for his butt right here. So we'll throw those on. We got 1, 2, and then 3. The last sticker goes where? Oh, on this leg here. This leg right here. So we've got a couple. I wish this back piece, like this seam right here, it's kind of bugging me because I didn't cut it out the best, but that's okay. I'm gonna ignore it and pretend it's not there. I'm just gonna ignore it and pretend it's not there, and maybe I'll fix it later if I really feel the need to. But it's all good. It's all good. Okay. I really wish they'd come out with an Ivysaur model. I feel like that'd be nice. I really like how Ivysaur has like the pink petals coming out. Has just a little bit of splash of color, and he looks slightly less cute. Which, I mean, it's good. Bulbasaur's good. He's cute, but kind of like how Ivysaur's a little. He looks mischievous. Oh man, this sticker that we're gonna be placing is super tiny. I think it's, like, pretty close to being one of the smallest that we've done. It's really small. Let's see here. Can I actually place that? Or is it gonna I really need, like, some better tweezers, like some really fine nosed tweezers for this. Like for like making like jewelry or something, because like the tip on this is a little bit it's a little bit much. But that's okay. I think we can I think if we just wiggle it, it should be all right. Might need to smooth that out slightly. Oh, nice. Excellent. Had a little bit of an air bubble there, but we smoothed it out. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, he does look epic. I agree. I agree completely. He does look epic. I really hope they do make more models. I haven't been able to find like an official list of all the models available. I know they have a Gengar, which looks really cool. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they have it like an official list because when I looked up the at the website, or at least one of the websites that I found, it didn't seem like they had all the models there, which is kind of strange because you would assume for like the Bandai website, like the official manufacturer, you would think that they would have all the models listed, but I didn't see all of them there. So I was a little confused by that. I was thinking maybe like they just aren't like selling them at the moment, or like maybe they're out of stock. But even then you would think that they would show them. But gotta go to bed. See you next stream. No worries, Kai. Thanks for coming by, man. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. And yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow. Hope you have a good day. Let's talk with you later. There we go. So I think that was all the stickers. So we got all the stickers on them now. So now we just need to finish them up, finish up the back. And it looks like the back is literally just the actual bulb itself. So we're just gonna go ahead and slap that on there. So I just gotta trim him out. Whoa. I probably don't even need to actually like use snips for this. Like I feel like I could probably wiggle these, but I'm not sure which is gonna cause more stress marks on the plastic. I don't know if wiggling them is better or worse. But that's all right. That's okay. Oh, this pieces are like really awkward. It's like a really weird spot. There we go. There we go. So it looks like we're going to be actually making it to building the Scorbunny today as well. This one was actually pretty short and sweet. A lot quicker to do than the Ho-Oh was. Just going to go ahead and trim this just a little bit. There we go. Just rub that down. And here we are. So got one half. But yeah, I'm definitely I'm torn on what we should play tomorrow. I was kind of thinking like puzzle games, but also Pokemon does sound fun. I'm also kind of want to play Minecraft, but at the same time it's just like Bedrock, which I don't know if people would find interesting or not. I would totally play Java if I could on stream. But my computer would hate it if I did that. My computer would be very angry if I played Java and tried to run my character model and everything at the same time. There we go. Got a nice little bulb. Nice little bulb going on. And we've got a little topper here as well. Oh, except I need to trim it before I put it down, because it's going to look funny. There we go. Smooth that out. But yeah, I'm very torn on all the different games that we could play, because like I feel like there's so many that would be fun to do together. But at the same time, I don't know. I want to pick all of them at the same time. I always have a problem picking and choosing things. It's like very indecisive. Sometimes that can be okay, but sometimes I feel like it's troublesome. There we go. Got a nice little bulb there. It's hanging out. That looks pretty cute. And we're going to pop the bulb onto his back. I just want to make sure that some of these seam lines look good. And there we go. We have a finished Bulbasaur. That is a pretty cute model. It didn't take long to build either, which was nice. It was a quick one. I think it took maybe like half hour. Maybe. Pretty simple design too. It's not overly complex. It's just kind of him chilling. Kind of similar to the Eevee that we did the other day. Kind of just a sleepy little design. There's two different variants of the Pikachus. I feel like I went with this one for the time being, just because I like kind of his more action pose. I feel like that's pretty fun when it comes to Pikachu. What was interesting about this Pikachu is there's only like 3 stickers on this model. The rest is all just molded plastic. So that's pretty interesting. Or actually, maybe there was 4. I can't remember if his mouth is a sticker or not. But his pupils are stickers, which I think are pretty cool. And then we have our Mimikyu. This one had a lot more stickers, and I feel like they're a lot more obvious. Oh no, he got really dusty though. Ooh, he's gross. I feel like I just dusted this the other day. But he's a little rough. He's a little rough. Ignore the dust. He needs a good dusting. But yeah, this model was one of the first Pokemon ones that I did. I thought it was a lot of fun to do. And then we do have our Rayquaza here, which I don't know if he'll fit in frame. He's kind of big. He's kind of big, but he's got all of his joints and everything are flexible, and you can like twist him around and put him in different poses, which is cool. So yeah, that brings us to the last Pokemon kit that I have for the time being, which is this Scorbunny here. So we're going to build him. I'm going to build him next. I like these model kits because they are quick. They're literally labeled as quick to build, and they don't require any like major tools or anything. No paint, no glue. But at the same time, as much as I enjoy how quick they are, it also makes me kind of sad because I'm like, oh man, they're so much fun to build, but like I don't want it to end. But at the end, you have a cool figure, so I can't complain. Can't complain, that's for sure. And the nice thing about these kits too is they're generally pretty cheap compared to other model kits, just because they have less parts. And so I feel like they kind of hit like a happy medium of like parts required and an actual like appearance. Just got to cut out the pieces. Sorry for the bag noises. There we go. There we go. So this one does come with some stickers as well. It's got 11, so not too bad. Bag ASMR. Oh, sorry. I don't know if it sounds terrible. Probably does. Hopefully it's not too bad. Um and then yeah, and then it looks like we have two sheets here. Here's our disfigured Scorbunny for now. It's got some nice orange plastic as well, which is nice. This is like my favorite thing about this is that they've molded all of the molds come like with custom colors so that you don't need as many stickers and you don't need paint. Like even like they've got like just one piece custom, which is nice. So that's really cool. I like that a lot. So we're gonna start by cutting out his head, which sounds terrible now that I've said that, but we're assembling his head. There we go. I should also mention if you guys are enjoying this stream and you haven't seen some of the other streams, we've assembled some other Pokemon in previous streams. Oh, I forgot to mention this one's one of my favorites. We've got a Greninja here, which is really cool. I feel like this one was a lot of fun to build too. He just is so dynamic. He has so many different like unique parts, like the translucent blade and the shuriken, as well as like his feet are really like uniquely kind of set up. I don't know. Really cool model. His tongue moves. You can position his tongue. So yeah, very cool. Very cool model. Um Sorry, I don't know if I just cut out there. I hope I didn't. It just told me that I'm live again, so I'm like, uh-oh. Hopefully I didn't cut out. Apologies if we did. YouTube streaming sometimes tends to do that. Okay, so we have that piece, and then we also need to cut out this piece right here. So we're just gonna trim this out and give this piece a little wiggle. There we go. Excellent. And then we're just gonna trim these up, make sure there's no excess. Just make sure there's no excess. I've kind of wanted to play like some sort of Pokemon ROM hack for a while, but I just don't know what's good. I don't know what's good and I don't know what I'd like. I feel like that's the two things. There's so many out there. Kind of depends on what you're looking for and what you really want to see. So I feel like that's sometimes hard to choose. There we go. That's slotted right in. That's fun. And then we just need to make sure that the edges of his head look okay. They're not like scuffed up. But I think it came pretty well clean. Yeah, the bottom of the head's a little mucked up, but that's okay. And then there's actually a little bit in his ear here that's hanging out. All right, there we go. Cool. So we have our head here. And then we need to, oh yeah, we need to trim out the eyes a little bit. I think actually all of this should be fine. I don't think you're going to see any of that, so I think we're okay. The question is, how do we get these in? There we go. His eyes need a couple stickers. They look a little rough without them right now, but that's okay. We'll get to them in due time. So we're also going to just make sure that the edges here are good, and then we're going to assemble the rest of the head, and that'll be that. Cool beans, cool beans. All right. I think everything's lined up here. Oh, a little bit of a click, a little bit of a snap. Feels pretty secure though, so we're all good. All right, so now we just need to cut out the ears. And then we'll be, I think, placing some stickers. Yeah, it wants us to place a whole bunch of stickers all over his head, which is fine. It's all good. All right, so we have one earpiece. We're going to get the rest. I was kind of torn about Scorbunny at first, but I actually really like his first evolution, which is interesting because for me, usually I'm not big on first evolutions for Pokemon, but I feel like his first evolution, his like base design is kind of fun. It's kind of fun, kind of funky. He's cute. He's just a bunny. He's just a fun bunny, which is neat. It's kind of funny though, because like realistically, that's what like a lot of Pokemon designs are. They're just kind of simple. They're just kind of simple. Like some of them are kind of silly. You have like a palm tree, or you have like a Pokeball, or a set of car keys, a vanilla ice cream cone. And then you have like animal stuff, like this one's a rabbit, this one's just a fish. But it's I don't know, it used to kind of annoy me sometimes, some of the designs, but over time I'm like, you know what? Just embrace it. Hey, thanks for stopping by, man. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and yeah, we'll catch you another time. All right, what am I doing wrong here? Oh, I'm like literally slotting it in incorrectly. Okay, well, that would help if I didn't do that. Oh no, his like ear's kind of funky though. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. I might need to just try and sand that down a little bit. Just gonna try just a little, just because it just looks weird. I don't like how it looks. And this is like gonna be right on the front of the model too. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this a little bit. I'm hoping this won't make it worse. We're just gonna see. Fingers crossed that I don't mess it up. But that's the other thing I like about these kits is because they're really cheap, if I do mess something up, I don't feel like it's the end of the world. When you start getting into like the $20 range or like more expensive, like in some cases, like some of the really large kits, not for Pokemon, but for well, actually, yeah, there are some kits for Pokemon that are that range. There's like a giant Magikarp that starts to get a little bit more expensive. And yeah, when you get to that kind of range, that price range, I'm like, oh man, that's expensive. And like, if you mess it up, I feel like that just sucks. So try and not mess it up. But when it's cheaper, I feel less bad. I might need to go for a little bit of a rougher piece of sandpaper just to kind of work my way down. I was hoping that I wouldn't need to, but we'll just see here. How's this? Any better? It's not terrible. Let's see if I can do any better. And then worst case scenario, we'll just call it a day and say good enough. Good enough. We tried our best. That's all that matters. It's totally a learning process too. Like it's just, but like it's kind of nice. Like I don't know if you've noticed, I feel like I'm getting less talkative, but it's because it's like it's kind of zen. Just kind of chill out. Just get to chill out, have a good time. And then in the end, you get a cool figure that you can put on your shelf. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit harder. Oh, it sounds so scratchy. I'm scared. It sounds so scratchy. Okay, I think I got rid of it. Okay, we're going to work our way back up. We're going to go finer again. And hopefully we didn't mess up the ear. Hopefully it'll look good. Okay. That's smoother. Yeah, that's smoother. Okay, we're going to work our way back up. Thanks for bearing with me here. And then we're going to polish the ear up as well once we're done sanding. Oh, that looks way better. That looks way better. There's no mark now. No mark, and also it doesn't look super scuffed either. I'm always worried when I sand because sometimes it makes the plastic kind of look scuffed and marked up, but it actually doesn't look too bad. I can kind of see some issues, but I'm hoping that'll come out once we finish sanding it here. So where is my sandpaper or my polishing paper? Here we go. So I add a little bit of water to it as well, just so that it doesn't get like super dusty, and then it kind of like keeps it clean too, so I can kind of see what I'm working on. Because I found when I was doing it just like dry, It wasn't always the best. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. There we go. Okay, let's try working our way up to 400. I want to try and match the sheen as well so that it looks natural. I don't want it to be like hyper shiny in this one spot. I feel like that might look a little weird. Okay, let's see. It doesn't look hyper shiny, but it does look a little scuffed actually, which is not my favorite. Now that it's dry, I can kind of see it's not like perfect. But it might come out as we work our way up here, so let's just try it again. We'll try it again with a different, finer piece of sandpaper. There we go. How does that look? Actually, I think that looks perfect. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's pop it on and see how that looks. It's a little scuffed. It's a little scuffed, but it's not too bad. I don't know what's better or worse, a scuffed ear or like a little tiny stress mark. I'm not sure. Let's see. Is there one here as well, or are we good here? There's a tiny one there as well, but I think we're good. I'll let you be the judge. Which ear looks better or worse? Did I make it worse on this one, or is this one fine? I feel like maybe I could polish this up a little bit better, but that's fine. I always can. It's easy to pop it off. It's not difficult, so we're good there. All right, so we'll continue on. We shall continue. All right, so we need. Oh, actually, now I think it wants us to do some stickers here. There's actually quite a bit of stickers that go on here. Where do we start? There's like actually quite a bit. I guess I'll start with sticker number 1. There we go. There we go. So I just need to line this up. No pressure, no pressure. Don't mess it up. Be chill. All right, I think that's okay. Ooh, I think it's perfect. Nice. That worked out quite nicely. All right, let's get the next one. I want to get his pupils on his face because I feel like when he doesn't have pupils or doesn't have like actual designs on his eyes, it looks kind of unsettling. I'd like to give him a face sooner rather than later. So maybe I'll do that. There we go. He's got his ears filled out. Okay, So now we're gonna place his eyes down because that's creeping me out. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna use some tweezers this time, I think. That might come in handy. I actually don't know if that's a good or a bad idea, but we're just gonna go ahead and wing it. Whoa. Gonna go ahead and wing it and see how that turns out. Yeah, actually that didn't do too bad. There we go. Got one eye. One-eyed Scorbunny. We're gonna go ahead and do another one. Just gotta get it in position though. Come on. It's so funny because these stickers, like, I feel like the glue is fairly soft on them, but of course, when you want it to like not stick, it decides to stick in like the worst way, and then it never really wants to cooperate. Okay, I don't like that. That looks kind of lopsided there. Let's try and fix that. There's a little bit of glue residue that came off on that sticker. Can we just push it aside? Yes, we can. There we go. Now he's got some eyes. He doesn't look so creepy anymore. He's looking better. He's looking better now. Man, this one's going to turn out really nice, I think. He looks pretty cute. All right. So, let's see here. Number 11. Oh, wow. He's got another really tiny, tiny, tiny sticker. What is that pointing to? Oh, it's literally for his nose. Okay. I thought the nose was going to stay the same color, but I guess they want it to be slightly different. They want his nose to be slightly different. I don't know how I'm going to do this one, though. It's another really tiny one. I don't know if you can see it, but that's the tiny, tiny, tiny sticker that we're dealing with here, and it's going right on his nose. All right, let's see if I can line this up. I might need to just grab it with my fingers and just try and pinch it. I don't really have nails right now, though. I feel like that's going to be tough. It's like the smallest friggin' sticker. Oh, no, that's not going to work. It's way easier with the tweezers. Okay, scratch that. Scratch that. We're gonna use the tweezers, but we're just gonna have to be real careful. Oh, of course, though. I messed up the direction I want to go. Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, here we go. All right, this is the best shot that we got. Just gonna go in, see what we can do, make the best of it. Just kind of hope and pray. It's hope and pray that I did it okay. It's a really small sticker, so we can kind of push it around if we need to. Adjust it at all. Just want to make sure that it goes around the nose because the nose is a three-dimensional piece. It's not flat. And yeah, if we get it around there, it should stick and stay. There we go. That's looking better. All right. So now we have some more here. I feel like this is the majority of the build is just getting the stickers on his face. The rest of it doesn't look like it's that complex. The rest of it looks like it's just literally just kind of plopping his arms and legs together and then calling it a day. Let's see here. Okay, so this one wants to line up just around this earpiece. One thing that I actually feel like might be better though is if I take the ears off to do this, just in case I ever want to go in and finish them up a little nicer. I have the option to. Okay, the hardest part is literally just getting it like that first application of the sticker, and then once you get that first application down, then it kind of all just falls into place. So if you can line it up just right from the beginning, then you don't have to fight with it. It just kind of falls exactly where you want it to. Or at least that's what I've found. So it's like you just get it just right to begin with, and then you don't have any other problems later on. It's not 100% perfect, but it's close enough. I think that's not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. So now we need number 5. This guy right here. This one's going to be hard because we have to like wrap it around the inside here. And I feel like that's not very convenient. Not very convenient in the slightest. But I'm going to try and, I don't know, maybe I should try going from the back this time. Maybe that'd be easier. The only thing I worry about though is that if I do that, I'm not going to match at the front here. So maybe scratch that. We'll just go in from the front. And make the best of it. Okay, I just want to see if I can adjust that so it's lined up nicely. Ooh, I think I did it. I think we did it. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to pop this side of the ear off as well so I can twist this easier without making it bend quite as much. There we go. There we go. Right on. Okay, and I think we've got it. There's like a tiny piece here that just is like, I can't tell if it's like overlap or if it's, oh no, it just needed to be smoothed down. I see. All right, so it's not 100% perfect. I feel like there's some creasing on the inside here, but for the most part, it's actually, I feel like not too bad. Oh man, LA. All right, sounds good, man. Take care. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Make sure you at least get some sleep. if you can. All right. So we're on to the next ear now. Man, I feel like the stickers are definitely time consuming though. That's the one thing. The stickers are definitely time consuming. They definitely take some time to get right, especially when you want them to look good. It's not easy, that's for sure, but if you're just slow and steady, it generally works out. Generally works out. I think I kind of fudged that one a little bit. It's not perfect, but hey, we'll take it. That's fine. Good enough. Unless you're like analyzing it with a magnifying glass, I feel like it should be fine. We're not looking too hard at these, right? At least I hope so. I hope we're not. All right, so let's go ahead and get this guy connected here. I really want to finish this guy before the end of the stream, but I might not be able to. I might need to continue another day, just depending. I don't know actually what time it is. I'll have to check after I place this. Oh man, come on. Come on. This one's being a pain because it's like kind of touching the other sticker. It doesn't want to cooperate. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and try and tuck this one in and not mess up the sticker next to it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Kind of sucks because it kind of bends. I don't know if you caught that, but it's like kind of gets a little messed up. Gotta see if I can't straighten that out. Can't straighten it out. Just give it a little tug as we wrap it around. Just try and massage out any bumps. Any bumps and any issues. And we seal it at the back, kind of like a Band-Aid. It almost looks like a Band-Aid, actually. It's got a bandage color, kind of beigey orange. There we go. I think that actually turned out not too bad. Not too bad. Those were complicated stickers to get on, but I think they turned out okay. Let's see what time it is. It is... It's pretty close to when I'd end stream, but I'm wondering if I can just do it. I'm wondering if I can do it. I feel like there's not that much. There's not that much. Maybe we can get away with it. Let me just double check and see. Did I get all the stickers on here? We got his eyes, we got his ear wraps, we got his ear pieces, and we got his nose. So it's 1, 3, 5, 9, 4, 2, 8, 11, 10. Yeah. So we got everything on the head. So just gotta pop his ears back on. Just gotta pop his ears back on. There we go. Oh, wow. Yeah, he looks great. I think he looks pretty good. All right, so A29. Let's see. I have no idea what part this is. I don't know if this is... I guess it's probably his body. But it looks really, really lanky. Lanky and tiny in comparison to his head. It's pretty small. So I'm just gonna trim up some of the pieces here. Actually, I don't think there's anything to trim. I think it came away pretty clean, actually. Well, there's a little bump there. We can just clean that up a little bit. Perfect. There we go. Good enough. Good enough, good enough. So now we need A28. So this is piece right here. Go ahead and trim this out. Excellent. Whoa. There we go. All right, so we got his body. We got his body going here. Now we just need to assemble. So it's these two pieces here, and if we connect, it should give us his weird little lanky bunny body. It looks so strange to me when it's not fully assembled. His head is looking cute, but his body is looking a little weird for now. But we'll fix it up in just a sec here. I'm sure he'll come together quite nicely. All right, so we gotta snip out his tail here. Just gotta trim out his tail. Woo! Don't want to lose it though. This one I might need to trim up a little bit, but this is going to be hard because it's like super circular. I also don't want to nick myself here. However, I've never nicked myself, never cut myself while I've been doing this. I've been doing it for probably at least over 100 hours at this point. So I feel like it's all right. I'm generally pretty careful. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. You never know. All right, so this tail goes on like that. Now, when I trimmed that piece out, the tail is looking a little. There's a couple chunks missing out of it, but it should be okay. I don't think you're gonna really notice it. I can always pop it off later too. I can always just pull it off and polish it up if I need to. But I think it's good enough for now. Now we're getting his arms together. Whoa. So got A2 and 10 and 14. Also, welcome if you've just joined in. We are currently building a Scorbunny. Hope you're having a good one today. Currently building a Scorbunny. We completed a Bulbasaur earlier. And we also made a Ho-Oh in the back there. Put Bulbasaur next to him. So, pretty productive night, I should say. I think it was a pretty productive one. With this, though, these are the last of the Pokemon kits that I have for the time being. So, I'm not sure if you guys are interested in Gundam, but I've got a number of Gundam kits as well that I'm probably going to be building at some point in the next while. But I also do live streams. I also do like gaming live streams, I should say. I would say that's the majority of what we do, is playing games on stream. So I hope that if that interests you, that you'll join us for upcoming stuff. Everybody's welcome. I try and I'm I'm trying to make a pretty chill, relaxed community where we can just have some fun, wind down, have a good time. Ultimately, at the end of the day, that's all we want. Hey, welcome, Gilbert. Is this 3D printed? No, actually, well, I mean, kind of. Kind of. It's well, I guess it's not really 3D printed. These are model kits that you can buy. This is from Bandai. So these are like actual kits that you can purchase um, and assemble yourself. So I'm not super familiar with the process of how they actually like uh, make these. I believe it's injection molded. So they injection mold into a yeah, well, I guess into a mold, and then you're left with a bunch of sprues that you can cut out and trim out, and yeah, make into a model. So it's very similar to Gundam if you're familiar with that. Uh, Very similar to like Gundam models or other model kits, model cars, planes, anything like that. The key difference being with the Pokemon ones, you don't really have to like have a lot of tools. You don't have to have any painting or glue. It's all just kind of really, if you really just want to, you can just pop them out by hand and just assemble. I just like taking my time and kind of trying to make them look nice. There we go. We have one of his arms. I believe that's his left arm, or his right arm, rather. Now, how does this actually go in? It's kind of a weird angle going on here. Let's see. How do you slot in? Uh, okay. Why am I having confusion? Okay, that doesn't seem right. That's like going in backwards. There we go. I was like, that can't be right. It has to fit in going forwards. You have a 3D printer. Oh, cool. Right on. Yeah, I've always thought 3D printing was cool. I uh I always thought it was really cool, but I was like, that's that's a rabbit hole of a hobby that I feel like I would never get out of. If I jumped into it, I would never stop. Yeah, it looks like you're right. They do seem to have different connections for different arms. So I would believe you're correct. But yeah, these are really cute kits. They're great if you're like just starting out into model building and you're like, I kind of want to try, but like I don't know really where to even begin. I would say this is like a great starting point. One, because they're really cheap. These kits that I got today were like $12 Canadian. Um, so they're pretty affordable. Um, and yeah, they're made for kids really. So I mean, you can't really go wrong with them. I did build the Bulbasaur. Yes, I did. I did. We built a Bulbasaur. We built the Ho-Oh back here. We also have an Eevee, some little toe beans, and then we've got Pikachu, and we've got a Greninja. We're kind of getting around. We're kind of getting around here. We got a lot. We've got a Mimikyu in the back, and we've got a Rayquaza as well. I don't know if you can see, but we've got a Rayquaza back there. Hey, Michael, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We are currently building some Pokemon model kits. So we're assembling some different model kits here. So right now we're currently building a Scorbunny. And yeah, I was just showing off all the other kits that we've built recently. All those streams are also up on my channel if you guys wanna check those out. But yeah, these are this current kit is the last Pokemon kit that I have for the time being. But I also have been building like some Gundam as well if you're into that. And then I also do some video game live streams as well, where we just play some games and have a good time. We just chill. We just chill. It's just fun. But yeah, yeah, very cool. I quite like them. It's a very relaxing little hobby to have. It's very relaxed. You just kind of sometimes I like to pop on like some like podcasts or some music or something and just like zone out. Just chill. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, ideally, like when we do play some gaming, it it can get a little crazy sometimes. But but yeah, no, ideally I just want this place. This is my own little corner of the internet and I just want it to be, yeah, just chill. Just chill. I want everybody to have a good time. Everybody to just be able to come and hang out and have fun. Let's see. Where does this go? How do they want us to do this one? Oh, I see. This arm is pointing the other direction. He's got a little sassy pose going on. He's like, I'll have you know. Because I'm sure that's exactly what Scorbunny sounds like. I could even probably pop his head on for a sec here. There we go. He's acting all cheeky. Acting all cheeky. All right, so let's see. What else do we got going on here? We have the legs to do now. We have the legs, and then I think we also have... Oh, actually, I see. I wasn't supposed to put the head on yet, which is why the instructions said don't do that yet. I think he has like a little like neck scarf type of thing that goes on first. So just have to be patient for a minute while I do that. Bro is cheeky. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel like that's definitely in the design. They wanted to make him kind of mischievous. It's fun. I feel like they do a really good job with that with their Pokemon designs whenever they make like a mischievous kind of character like Jigglypuff. I feel like Jigglypuff's a perfect example because um she's so sassy. She's so sassy, and then even though she's just like a round little ball, she she's got a lot going on with her facial expressions and everything, specifically in the anime. Yeah, because he's touching his cheek. Jigglypuff is a man. Is Jigglypuff a man? I don't know. Canonically, the famous Jigglypuff from the anime. I don't know if Jigglypuff's a guy or girl. I always assumed it was a girl. But I know in the games and stuff they can be boys and girls. But No, it's a girl. Okay. You had me going there for a second. I was like, what? No way. I was wrong the whole time. Let's see. Is there any other pieces that I need to trim? There we go. I think we're good. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate the like. I'm glad glad you guys are enjoying the stream. Ooh, that piece was satisfying to click in. That like snapped right in. It's crazy how they can like mold all of these pieces and they're so precise. Like there's no like gap in that at all. I don't know if I can get that to focus. But like for such a tiny part and there's no gap at all, like that's crazy. It's like millimeters of like precision in all of these parts. I don't know. I don't know how they do it, but it's crazy. All right. So we need to snap this piece in. There we go. He's got part of a foot now. I don't think he can stand just yet. Man, you know what? No, I don't. I do not know what. I hope you tell me because I'm waiting on the edge of my seat now. I want to be a Pokemon. Heck yeah, man. That'd be so cool. 15. All right, so now we're trimming out his toes, his toesy woesies. If you were a Pokemon, what Pokemon would you want to be? And that's the question. Would you be a Vanilla Ice? Would you be an ice cream cone? Or a tropical palm tree? I feel like the designs are so crazy. It's like you could literally choose anything. You'd want to be Pikachu? Yeah, that's a good choice. That's a good choice. Can't go wrong with Pikachu. No school, just sleep, fight, and Pika. Yeah, no kidding. I didn't know that Pikas were a real animal. Did you know that? I feel like I was like shocked, absolutely shocked when I found out that like Pikachus are real. Well, they're at least based on a real animal. All right, so we have like literally just a couple more pieces left, so I'm just gonna cut them all out because I literally can't go wrong at this point. So one thing that's kind of cool with these two is if you really want to like get fancy with it, you can actually save these sprue like extra bits. And if you wanted to, you can actually cut up like tiny pieces of this and then mix it with like a special type of glue. And that glue will actually like melt the plastic down. And then what you can do is you can take the colored plastic and anywhere there's like an edge seam, so anywhere there's like a seam in the model, you can actually like spread the paste that it makes. And then it's like basically essentially like sealing the entire model so it looks like it's one entire piece, which is really cool. I've never done it yet because I'm too afraid. I'm too afraid to mess it up, but I feel like one day I'll have to try it to make it look good. If you were able to be a video game character, who would I be? Oh man, that's a tough question. That is a tough question. Oh man. Uh oh man, see there's so many options. Like there's so many cool characters out there. Uh Okay, if I had to go with, like, an exciting answer, mm, you'd be a gorilla tag monkey? Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I think I would be okay, if I wanted a safe answer, like a really, really safe answer, I'd be like a character from, like, one of the Harvest Moon games or something, or, like, from Stardew Valley, or, like, a character from Animal Crossing. Because like, I feel like it's, like, super chill. It's just, like, real life, but, like, it's just relaxing. Um, Now if we wanted something more action-packed, I don't know, maybe, like, Roxas from Kingdom Hearts or something, or, like, I don't know, I feel like that'd be cool. Get to go, like, to all these Disney worlds or something, or, like, if we wanted to flip it and be like, okay, super action-packed, if you didn't care about, like, being scared out of your mind, I feel like, something from, like, Resident Evil could be, like, really intense, but, like, if you knew that you were, like you had, like, plot armor and you'd never die, I feel like that could be cool. There we go. We got his feet going on here, and then I think we're pretty much done. I think we just need to add some stickers to the bottom of his feet right here. And then we just finish assembling, and then I think we're good. But yeah, you have a super freaky question? All right, shoot your shot. Hopefully, it's not too freaky. Whoa, that's not straight. Okay, actually, I don't know what those are. Can you jog my memory? I feel like maybe I know what you're talking about, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, they're artists. I don't think I've ever heard of either of those musicians, to be honest. I'm not familiar with them. What genre are they? Are they like metal or they sound like they'd be like metal or something. Gent. I don't know. I'm not sure. Scene core. Oh, okay. Right on. Yeah, no, I've never heard of them. I never heard of them. I'm like really like ignorant when it comes to music. I like I usually find like a couple artists that I really like, and then I'll like listen to their stuff on repeat for like a year. And then I'll like slowly over time expand my horizons. But I like a variety of music. I like everything from like electronic music to everything from like electronic music to like My Chemical Romance, pop punk, a little bit of punk, a little bit of like math rock, metal, that kind of thing. I like a little bit of everything. Hikomori Neighborhoods. I haven't heard them, but I do know the name. The name is very, very familiar. The name is extremely familiar. Oh, they make album covers and stuff. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, the name's super familiar. I feel like I've probably seen some of their stuff. I'll have to go look up all this stuff later. I always like looking up, like, new artists and new, like, musicians and all sorts of stuff like that. It's crazy how there's just so much, there's so much out there in terms of, like, media and content and artists, and, like, you could literally live an entire lifetime and not have heard or seen every piece of art out there. Just kinda crazy to think about. Alright, moment of truth. Ta-da! Here we go. So this is our finished model. I think he turned out pretty good. I think he turned out pretty dang good. I don't know if he can stand on his own, though. Let's try. He can! Oh, sick. That's super cool. That's awesome. Here, let's get some light on him. That is super cool. Can I marry him? Yes. Sure. Um, but yeah, so we got 3 models done today. I'll see if I can pose them together. So we got a Ho-Oh done, we got our Scorbunny here done, and we got a Bulbasaur done. And so that concludes the live stream for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys had fun. Um, and yeah, um, I hope you guys had a good time. Uh, just a quick reminder, I do live stream some video games from time to time. I do more model building. I also like to build Gundam as well. So I got some gunplay or gunpla on the move as well. So if you're ever interested in that, please feel free to come on by and stop by. Um, but otherwise, yeah, we play games. We just aim to have a chill time. So if that's something that interests you, please feel free to stop by again in the future. But otherwise, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, day, night, morning, wherever you are in the big wide world. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will catch you guys next time. Anyways, take care.